sun where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow. Naija's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out. This is episode 284. And today we have the three musketeers. The regular, irregular person is missing, obviously. And yeah, we thank God for his life. Anyway, for those,
unreliable American.
yeah, very unreliable, just like his country. One day it's open, the other day it's closed. Today they are yeah.
Straight is open, straight is closed. Ceasefire, no ceasefire.
Yeah, but for the rest of us who are living in more stable countries, how are you doing, Kex?
I'm very well, very good. Thank you. Yeah, a lot to talk about. Very pleased. Yeah. Good week.
Okay. I see your attention is split sideways. I mean, at this point in time, it's like it's fine. It's fine. You have nothing. You are like, I don't know why you are still bothering at this time. Like, yeah.
Let me have this.
Okay.
It's a little thing. Let me have it.
Okay.
I'm not asking for much.
Dakwa, how about you? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. I can't really complain about too much, you know. We are just, you know, taking game by game, day by day. Fingers crossed, asses crossed, everything crossed.
Everything crossed at this point. 5 more to go, and then
I'll now take my BP medicine everywhere I go, just in case.
Yeah, like it was so funny that this weekend we're supposed to go for, because this is the King's Day event in Netherlands where it's a big bash. So we're supposed to go for a party, and at the party you could tell who all the Arsenal fans are. They're the boys at the back with their phones out watching the match. It's fine. We'll get there by the end of the season. Anyway, back to comic stocks, and that's what we're here for. We had, before we get into the TV shows, that's the finale of Invincible, The Boys, and Daredevil. I think we've had some news. Gerry Conway, I think it's an icon.
Yes,
has passed away.
Yes. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah. He's responsible for the creation of Firestorm.
Do you know how old he was?
Very good question. And
73 thereabouts. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's lived a very long life. Yes. Yeah.
73.
Why are you shocked?
Do you know why? You said 73 is very long. 73 is not very long, though.
It's in the borderline. People 70, they say, okay, good innings.
Yeah. 70 is almost like reasonable.
Yeah.
Very long is like 80 plus 90.
Yeah.
You're saying this because 70 is very far for him. Yeah. So in his mind, you know, it's the way like your kid will be like, you are 40.
Yeah.
Well, just because you are closer to it than I am.
For people like today, that seems like an eternity. For me, that's like next year.
Yes. If you blink,
I'm there.
If you blink, you enter 72.
Okay. He died at a very young age of 73.
Yeah.
And but he has had an indelible impact in comics, because if you look at what he has done for comics, if you don't know, for DC, creating Firestorm, Power Girl, Jason Todd. For Marvel, Punisher.
Jason Todd.
Yeah.
I mean,
Punisher. Yeah, he co-created Punisher.
Yes.
Ben Reilly, and also writing the death of Gwen Stacy.
Well, please don't mention the Ben Reilly parts. You know, you're
I mean, Ben Riley is very. What's the word for this now? It's very relatable right now, considering the TV show coming up on Amazon.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah. So
I,
it's very on
I
point
would like to
for this
mention
conversation.
because we are an African podcast. He also created Vixen, or co-created Vixen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, that's another
I
character
did not know that.
Yeah, but for
That is one very
creating characters
underused
like
character.
Vixen
Very.
yeah, but he also like for every Vixen there was a vibe that he co-created as well.
I remember. Oh wait, did he also do Gypsy?
Yes.
Oh Jesus! Yeah. You know, they all can't be hits. You know, every machine.
Exactly. Yeah. After such a long career, you can't have all hits. So yeah. But yeah, it will be missed. I think another
But really,
pillar.
Vixen is very underused.
Yeah.
Oh, very. And to be honest, she should be the closest character for me. She should be the Storm of DC in terms of African, model, that kind of.
Even her power set is quite.
To this, getting upset with this statement I've just made.
No, I'm thinking about it. Like
there's nobody else. In DC.
No, there's nobody else, but it's not as if they're on the same level. Like,
no, but she could have been if she was used properly. If she was.
No, even like our power set. I'm trying to see. Our power set is she can get the power of any animal that she.
Yeah, she's basically animal man or beast.
Beast.
Animal man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So why isn't she? Why don't they use her as the avatar of the red or something instead of even Beast Boy? Like, I don't know. She's very underused.
Fair. I would like to see a graphic novel of Vixen, like for her as a model to a superhero and like her history, all of that. It would be very interesting. Yeah.
It would be. I agree.
So it's going to the great comic book in the sky.
Yes. Where there are no red colors and all characters live forever.
Yeah. I mean, really comics. He was a mainstay. His name was always almost every comic you see.
Everywhere,
Conway.
Yeah. He was a legend.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Oh, well. Yeah. May he rest in
peace. Yeah. That's the big one. The next thing that came out is the Spider Noir trailer. We talked about it just recently.
Yep.
Just you referenced it, but they dropped a new trailer recently. And how are you? You guys have seen it? What do you guys think of it?
I'm looking forward to this actually.
That will go.
No, sorry, I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm silently optimistic that I might like this, but it's one of those things I'm a bit worried that I might, when I actually watch the series, it might annoy me. But so far, touch wood, I've not been put off by any of the trailers, and I think I might like it. And then I've seen a lady there that I think I like the look of her.
Of course you do.
She has presence now. She has.
Of course you do. She has presence. Of course.
Okay. So I'm sorry.
No. It's like, go on, please.
No, it's okay.
It's fine. Let us know more about
this person she has. Like this.
And then another thing I'm enjoying.
What made you like this?
The interpretations of the villains.
Yeah.
For that setting, the way they're not like in costume and they kind of try to mold them to that same old school, noir type. I think I'm gonna enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, like I was surprised we're seeing so many villains in this movie, and the way like I was shocked to see Electro, for example, and then who was the guy that was biting his arm with the face half melted?
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Man Spider.
Okay.
Man Spider. Okay.
Yeah.
Man Spider.
There was one.
There was.
He wasn't melted. It was
He's changing.
Half. It was eyes. It was covered with eyes.
Yeah.
Spider eyes, like.
Yeah, and then I was shocked at the body odor of the spiders coming out from the cut wood. I was like, oh, okay, we are doing that here as well.
That I think that is even the the webbing, the
webbing,
organic bio webbing or the organic webbing. So those were some of the things that I was like, oh, I did not know we were.
So I was guessing that.
Yeah,
I thought that was a dream. I thought that cut when the slides came out. I thought that was.
It could have been. No.
I don't think it might be a dream, but it was after they pushed him off the ledge.
Okay.
So that was like an action scene. They pushed him off the ledge.
No. Today, remember that? No. He's talking about the spiders coming out of the body.
Oh, okay. The spider coming out of them. Okay. But it's interesting.
Yes.
I like some of the stories they are telling. It seems he might have given up being Spider-Man for a while after someone died. And then this is the lady trying to bring him in. At least that's a little bit of the story I'm piecing it. Your very classic noir.
I didn't even really get.
Well, I purposely, I was not even trying to connect the dots. I was just watching the visuals.
The trailer for
I didn't get that.
But it feels like a very classic noir taste, like with not them just slapping a spider on it, but trying to make Spider-Man noir. And I'm really interested in that.
Yeah,
this trailer has had me.
So far, I'm still on board with this.
Yeah. Also, speaking of trailers,
I like the bit where he was. Even fighting where they were beating him up in costume in the bar.
Smashing him about. Yes.
I actually think what I would not like is I said Johnny Cage, Nicolas Cage. I tell you, I think he's just gonna play. I don't know.
He's playing Nicolas Cage. That's the whole point. Like Spider Noir is Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage is Ben Reilly. Is a Ben Reilly type to the T. You might not like Ben Reilly, but I think Nicolas Cage can play Ben Reilly. That dramatic, overly serious, woe is me kind of person.
No, just cageisms. He's the way I don't know. But it could go either way. I don't know. I'm excited. I am excited to watch this. Yeah, I find myself, and I'm definitely going to be watching the color.
Yes. I want to see how it looks differently. I like
watching the color.
The color looks really good, but I want to see how the black and white also looks like.
No, I think I'm watching color.
Color?
Yeah.
That's
Color seems very rich. Yeah. So maybe I'll do one start with color and then black and white for the next episode and see how I feel and go with whichever one. I don't know, maybe something like that.
Yeah, I want to check out the difference.
I do like the look
of them. Yeah. Now speaking of trailers,
I don't know. Brendan Gleeson. Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting you. Sorry.
Oh no, continue, please.
I was surprised to see Brendan Gleeson there.
Yes.
I didn't know he was going to.
I
didn't know he was going to be in this. Yeah, apparently he's playing Silvermane.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, fits.
Yeah, makes sense actually. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Apparently playing Silvermane.
So this is a comic book property we are really excited for that is coming out. I mean, from what we are talking about, we're excited to watch this when it comes out.
One quick question.
Yeah.
Is this the same?
Yes.
I know that I'm asking for a lot. Is this the same Spider-Man Noir that was actually in the animated series?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's the same creators, Lord and Miller, but they changed the name for Peter Parker to Ben Reilly. Because the one in Lord and Miller was Peter Parker. This is Ben Reilly.
You're right.
So
you're right.
I don't. But it's the same Nicolas Cage, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, I think you're right. I think he was Peter Parker in that animated series. Okay. Fine.
Then speaking of offbeat trailers for comic books, Clayface teaser dropped. Did you guys see this?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about it.
What did you guys think of this?
It's definitely on the horror side. It's definitely on the horror side. I'm intrigued. I'm not I can watch horror movies, but I don't go out of my way
to watch body horror.
To watch even horror films generally. I don't go out of my way to watch them. But yeah, it looks interesting. I am going to watch it. Nothing else in that trailer put me off. It actually gave me hope that it might be a bit deeper than I thought it would be. Like some good themes. I'm hoping, like as you said, body horror. I hope the whole acting third actor part would also come into it. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see what they provide.
Yeah. So remember, this was what's the code? This was the pet project of Flanagan, who is like one of the most respected names in horror today.
Okay.
Midnight Mass, Fall of the House of Usher. He did one other one I'm forgetting. Haunting.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot.
so he did follow the house. Okay, I've seen that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
Something
came
about
up
a house or something.
yes, House on the Hill, Haunting of the Hill, something like that.
Haunting of the House on the Hill, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't come for me in the comments, but yeah. Anyway, he's been known for doing. He's been known for doing prestige horror.
Okay.
And his horror products are actually very good for horror. And he came up with this particular idea for this show. Like he's the one this is his brainchild. Nobody met him. He's the one that said, okay, I want to work on this script. He wrote the script. He wrote the second draft of the script, and he submitted it for DC. Like,
oh, wow.
And I think he submitted it just before James Gunn joined or in that early days. And James Gunn saw the script, took it and said, yes, we really want to do this. This is a very solid script. And they're doing it. Now I learned it's partly inspired by, I'm not sure if you remember this DC Batman, the Batman animated series, the Feats of Clay episode.
Very clearly.
Yes.
Very, very clearly.
Yeah. So it's based partly, is inspired partly by that particular episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't remember the episode as clearly as Kex.
I remember it very clearly. I remember he was an actor. The character, I think Matt Gargan or something, was an actor. He got in an accident and then he started using this sort of putty on his face and it could allow him to mold his face to how he was a very good looking actor who got in an accident. So he started using this clay to mold his face, but he got addicted to it. And then he found out that the more he used it, it was actually kind of eroding his real self.
And
then he got thrown into he didn't get thrown into it. He owed the mob money, and then the mob caught him, and then they basically made him drink lots of it.
Right.
Like they pinned him down, and then, so he affected his DNA or his genetic makeup or whatever, and he became Clayface. So I don't know if they're going to go in that direction.
That feels like.
I find that they'll be going right. Yeah, I thought the body horror elements were quite nice. There was a bit where his face looked like it was melting off like candle wax.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it was. It was tough to watch. Yeah. Do you think we will see any of the DC/Gotham?
I hope not.
Things there. Will we see a Bullock?
Yeah. So I think we might see like the normal denizens that we might know, like a Bullock, like a Montoya. But no, I don't want to see any. I don't want to see any capes.
I don't want capes. I don't want Batman. I even don't want Gordon in this particular show. Like, yeah, keep them out of this. Let it be its own thing. Let it stand by itself.
Okay.
Because it's that kind of cheap horror movie that I feel like you don't need to be connected.
I'm with Tunde. I don't want to see anything.
Yeah.
I'm almost shocked.
I'm with Tunde. I don't want to see anything.
I'm sure some of those cops will be names we know.
No, you can use random names. You can use a rocker. You can use code names of let the fans go. Oh, I recognize that name, but don't do the nonsense this Sony was doing with Spider-Man and their Mobius products. Yeah.
Do you think we'll see anyone? Anyone from the Batman?
No. I hope not. I hope not. Don't let me say no. I hope not.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah. It would fit in that universe,
but I don't want to see anyone.
At best,
I don't want to. At best,
all I want to see, maybe I don't want to see it, but if they show me a Batlight in the night one time, that's it.
Yeah. Wait, if they bring Colin Farrell, no, they can't. It's too expensive. Or somebody from the.
I don't want them
to do that.
Yeah.
They could bring Colin Farrell, but I don't want them to.
He might be the mob boss.
I wouldn't
that feeds him that drink.
Yeah. But I really wouldn't want that. Let's skip this. Let's just get this thing. And speaking of
let's just not.
Yeah. like with these two
Yes.
trailers coming out in this week period, it reminded me like, okay, we are really getting very on comic book movies. Or that's not a fair description. Very on not blockbuster, not there's a blockbuster
It's
science fiction adventure kind of
pop fiction type.
pop fiction comic book movies. Yes. Yeah. Which is something
Like which one?
we've been asking for. These two,
Well,
like
two we spoke about.
Spider
Noir.
Noir and Clayface.
Because even that Spider-Man Noir looks like
they're almost like cross genre
Yeah.
type stuff, not just capes, but is
body
horror and superheroes.
Yeah.
Noir and superheroes. You
Yeah.
know, it's yeah.
Which is something we've been asking for I remember back when Marvel's A-Day, we were like, can't you guys do something other than this? Your laugh track comedy pop movies that you've been doing.
Laugh track. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like nice. I like it. I want to see more experiments. Yeah. Because now it's still low budget, but now I want an Animal Man.
So
movie.
more. Yeah, I'd like to see that. I would like to see an Animal Man film. I would like to see. The thing is, if they want to do an Animal Man film, I think I would like to see an Animal Man. Not horror, but if you think about it, like maybe an Animal Man that either just gets his powers or something, because it's quite his connection to the red and the way it affects him, and it could be very almost an uncomfortable film to watch.
I want the New 52 book, where it's not him getting his powers, but his daughter becoming the avatar of the red.
That I like.
His daughter, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to see that because that dynamic would be very tense to watch, very interesting to watch, and it's not something we've seen in superhero movies like that.
And that could also have an element of magic / horror, really.
Yeah.
It kind of.
Yeah, it feels like there is that horror thing would fit right. It fits right. Okay.
So cool. James Gunn, light that for us, please.
When is that coming out?
Clayface.
When is Clayface coming out?
I'm not sure. Let me confirm that. I know it's this year, but I can't remember the date again.
I don't think
October.
I think it's October. What do I want to say? October.
Yeah, it's October.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Spider Noir is next month. Next month, 23rd of next month of May.
Yeah, Spider Noir is May.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have Punisher on the 12th, and we have Spider Noir on the 23rd. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're looking forward to this particular comic books movies and TV shows. I mean, and please, Marvel, DC, more of this.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now is more about scaling down your budgets. Stop doing the massive flops that you've been doing and give us high quality drama.
Yes, pay for decent writers and keep it small. Keep it small scale.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that for the.
I mean, pay more attention to the. I think pay more attention to the writing.
Yes, 100%.
Everything does not need to necessarily fit together. Like you don't need to bring Shang-Chi and War Machine into your movie. Just it's okay. It doesn't need to cover the whole Marvel universe. It doesn't need to have teasers or stingers. Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, like get the guys that did. I know they won't do it, but get the guys that did Andor to do something like that in MCU or DCU, something like that. Like, please go back to the 5-year period where there was nothing, where the people were snapped. Have a prestige format TV show. Have like Damon Lindelof do a format TV show set in that period, like. Or have a spy type series set in that period of just the people surviving and how things were moving on there. Please, let's get things like this back.
That would be so good.
Yeah.
Okay,
now back to what we have. Invincible has wrapped up season 4.
Yes.
Yes, with the final episode. They did a Game of Thrones type ending. Someone that's not, people have talked about it a lot, where
Yep.
the previous episode was a big fight, and here it's just tying up loose ends.
Yep.
And they did one element I wanted to ask you guys whether you liked it or not. The constant visions you were seeing.
I did.
Throughout the episode,
I knew that was what you were talking about.
Throughout the episode, it was peppered with. He started off with a vision of Max seeing the Viltrumites destroying Earth, and then it cuts back, and they will do a jump scare later on whenever he's talking to anybody, or Viltrumites either killing that person or causing the worst possible damage. Either it's killing Debbie, killing Nolan, all of this leading up to their eventual confrontation at the end.
I did.
Even at the university, he had a flashback.
Flashback,
a PTSD episode.
I didn't mind it
at the university,
but after the second or third time, I knew that they're going to use it as a double bluff at the end. That he's actually going to say conquest, and he's going to first think it's another flash, and I knew it wouldn't be.
Conquest of Frag.
Frag.
Yeah. Frag. I didn't mind it, but it didn't impact me that much. After a while, someone, okay, it's a flashback. I don't know why. If I'm being honest, I don't know why he's so traumatized.
What?
I don't know why he's having that kind of flashback.
So okay.
Whoa. Okay.
I was expecting.
I'd like to go after you finish.
Okay, yeah.
Go on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, he's been through a lot. He's seen a lot, but it's almost like it was not having memories of what happened. It's almost like projecting of what's going to happen next when these guys come. And this is how this thing works. You know, it's not like it's not PTSD, which is almost like traumatic memory. That you keep. Traumatic memory is when you keep on you reliving bad moments. He's predicting something that actually has happened in these flashes.
I'll let you finish.
Oh, no, I'm done. Yeah. No, you can go. I'm done.
Okay. No, so I reread. Oddly enough, I reread the Invincible from issue 54 to 144. I will talk about that later. And one of the ones I read was after the war, them going back home. He was suffering from these traumatic episodes where he would just be. It was better done in the show than even in the comic books.
Okay.
Where he's staring out into space and all he's thinking about is these guys are what these guys are going to do when they get to Earth.
Okay.
You know, how they're going to deal with the Guardians of the Globe, his family, all of that stuff. And I think it's an element of PTSD because that what it's like when soldiers go to war and they go through, like, they see some of the worst things that they could possibly see, some of the horrible things of humanity or the tragedies of war, apocalypse now, all of that stuff. Even when they go back into the world, the real life, they still have to go for counseling. They still have to go for the VA. They still have to.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I know. Because this things set it off. It could be just sitting down. It could be you hear a car backfire. It could be a sharp noise. It could be a smell of something that is burning, and you remember napalm.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying, that he's projecting what would happen, but I now have to remember that this guy has been. He's been maybe. I don't think it's been 3 years since he discovered his powers.
I'm not sure it's 20 years.
Right? Let's say 4 years. 4.
Yeah, I'm not even sure it's 20 years.
It's not. I know it's not 3.
Yeah,
I don't think so. But I just want to say, okay, let me even just say, okay, it's been 3 years, but since then he's been used as a battering ram to kill people by his father. He's fought with conquest. In the middle of those fights, people are dying. He's like he goes through an obscene amount of stuff that for us is casual because we are watching an animated show of someone. I see when Alan punches one of the Viltrumites through his stomach and it comes out of his head, or even then, like it's just a lot that he's had to see and deal with. And for someone who was relatively sheltered in a regular human being like us, and I think it's a lot. I liked that element. I really like that element of the PTSD that was. Let me put it out. those episodes that he was having, that this person has been thrust into a war. He's not a soldier, but somehow he's been drafted into some Viltrumite war where there's no give up option. He's had to destroy a planet. There's a lot that's happened to him. But yeah, that's my take. I kind of understood and
So
liked that they were showing some consequence to all. And when he tells Cecil that, I think I need to see someone. I think I need to speak to someone.
Yeah, that bit I liked.
I was like, okay, good. You're addressing that this nigga has actually been through some stuff. Yeah. But yeah.
it's basically been to war. Like soldiers come back from war, and there's actually a VA, an American, what's this thing called, medical services to deal with that particular thing. I think Aqua is more thrown off by, and correct me if I'm wrong, you are more thrown off by the fact that it's the future is seen and not the past.
Yes.
That is more catastrophizing about the future that is coming and less about reflections on. Like if it was flashing back to the Viltrumites dying and blowing up the world, But for me, it made a lot more sense because that is his biggest fear right now. Like he knows fully well that this is very possible. I'm going back home, and these guys have nothing to lose. So it's well within their expected level of retribution to do that. Everything you know about them tells you that yes, this is the kind of thing they would do. They have nothing to lose. They can just go for or let's destroy everything, and they would if they're going to do that, they will start with your home. So I get it, but I think like you, after the third or fourth time, I was tired of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I already knew what was going to happen.
Yes.
Because I knew what was going to happen, so I was like, I get it. But
I could say, okay, I knew this is going to end. You meeting this guy, and they want to try and trick us viewers into thinking, oh, is this another Flash, or is this actually him? And it would be him. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hate on it that much, so it was not that big a deal for me, if I'm being honest.
But then I'm reminded that we are way different from the average watcher of these TV shows. We've watched so many of these, we've read so many of the books of this, that this kind of tropes really stick out to us in ways that it won't stick out to a normal person. And we are far more cynical than most. So I'm always reminded of Loki.
I agree with that.
Yeah, with the way people love Loki, and the way all we can do is just complain about every single bit that it makes sense. And for the casual fan, it was like, but it's Tom Hiddleston, and it's funny.
I make you right on that.
Yeah. So on that, then what do you guys think of how reasonable the deal was before we go to the other elements in the deal that Trag offered?
It's very reasonable, and it's almost unreasonable for. It makes no sense for anybody to fight against that deal. Now, you could take that deal, and in your mind, you're taking it in bad faith because you might be trying to see if there's a way around it. But at that point in time, I don't see. You can't. What's there to give for saying no, apart from causing mass destruction that is unneeded, and sometimes, in a way, that deal. If what happened to Nolan might happen to more of them, so there's even a possibility that humanity might infect some of them.
But Mark wasn't thinking that.
No, of course he wasn't.
But that's not even. So. You are right. There's no what's this thing called? There's no reason for Mark not for any human being
to say no to that deal.
But here's why it struck me the comic and it struck me here. Strag was actually dealing in good faith here. I would have expected him to blow up a complete, like just destroy a city first, as an example.
So can I say something about Frag?
Yeah.
This deal Frag made.
Yeah.
And to me, makes him a leader. So normally you have this when you see villains, they're normally just nonsense, angry type, revenge. But this guy was all about the saving of his race. And from the episode before where he decided not to, when he looked around and looked at his planet and he stopped from killing Mark, he stopped from killing Nolan. It's almost like he pulled himself back. Like, listen, actually, what's best for my race?
Yeah.
And now he said, okay, actually no, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna kill you, right, guys? But I'm coming here. You have not shown me that this is our this race, these humans are the best way of saving something of the virtual
Preserve
yeah, preserve it, right?
Yeah.
So I will let you lot live, but you will not stop me. We're gonna live among you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
Lucan got a job on Family Fortunes, and I think he changed his name to Steve Harvey, and he's now working on Family Fortunes. You know, so the way they're blending in.
He looks like him. He looks like him.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my god. Well, yeah. Well, like, yeah. So I love that the deal was very. It presented a deal that was with pure upsides for Mark.
Yes.
Like, I'm dealing with you in complete good faith. We're not going to interrupt your whatever world you have here. We're not even coming here to rule your world. We are just coming here to breed. Not even breed by setting up breeding camps or doing this thing.
We are going to be toasting.
We're just going to live our lives here. Let's lay low.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the kind of it's a deal with the devil that is the worst type of deal you can have because it's giving you no reason to reject it, but you know that you're basically dooming your world in future.
Yes, but remember that exactly. Remember that all he's giving you is the gift of now.
Yes.
Tomorrow, what I'm doing is I'm consolidating my forces.
Yeah.
But while I'm doing that, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, but also,
but I will give you today.
To me, it gives you
tomorrow.
It gives you the human race, almost like maybe, I don't know, a 10-year window to also prepare.
Because there's no way.
Yes. What do you want to do in 10 years?
Okay.
What do you want to
do? Wait. Listen. Okay. They kill within with a plan of almost 6 months, a year. They kill seven. They kill 7 of those guys. If you give human beings 10 years to prepare to kill these people, I'll take that time. Whether you feel or not.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a time. You have time to prepare. If you start fighting there now and then,
no, you would lose. You would lose. Yeah. No, but the thing is, Dako, here's the problem.
Yes.
This is the weakest the future match will ever be.
No.
Yes, you get more time to prepare, but this is the weakest they would ever because they're going to repopulate themselves. They're going to become more.
No. You know, I disagree.
Yeah.
The way they're weak now is where they will be weak next year. They only start to get stronger when their teenagers start getting those powers. So there's a timeline where they'll still be weak for a few years.
So, but the thing is, okay. So I want to know what the human race is going to do. Are you going to give every human?
No. So here's the thing:
an infinity gun.
No.
What do you want to do?
So Kex, forget about what they're going to do. What I'm saying simply is,
they
also have some time. They might fail. They might fail because to me, whatever they need to do, we have to do it in less than 10 years.
Okay.
In my mind, based on when Mark got his powers.
Okay. So, I get you. Okay. It's like I'm giving you time.
Yes.
I'm giving you 10 years. Yes. In 10 years, I'm still going to but I think the 10 years. Yes. Means I'll be doing. Let both of us be consolidating our forces and see what's
happen. Yes. If by 10 years you realize we are still not strong enough, we still keep the deal.
You come and collect another. You come and beg for another 10 years.
Because and to be fair, they've been still has been building his forces. He has the bodies of the Invincible. So he has the body of the Invincible, the dead clones that he has made into animated version.
I understand what you're saying. I get you. Okay. However, those things are probably Oliver level threats.
Yeah.
To those remaining, how many were there? 40 or something?
37.
No,
37, 40.
32. You said
37.
37.
They were 50 to 37, yeah.
37. Okay. Those guys. 37.
Those are 37 or 37 Nolans.
It's too many Viltrumites. It's too many.
To me, that alliance should be gone. You know that stupid. What's that drug they had? They should be making 1,000 of those right now.
No, but they don't know yet.
Right.
Okay, no, Nolan is going to tell them where he goes because
He does
Nolan
not.
is living on the.
Even they don't know, they know those guys still
They are
exist.
missing.
They
Yeah,
are
they
missing.
need to be making
Yes.
that drug
Yeah.
as many as they can.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. They should just synthesize it into one kind of airborne this thing and just spread it everywhere because
I mean, that
it's
was the
just,
end of the episode with the Scott virus.
Yeah, the Scott virus is there now. But did they say it doesn't?
It will kill humans as well.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
there is a chance
There's a
that
chance
because of the
it
similarities,
Yeah, okay.
it will kill humans as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting because now with the way it ended, it makes you reconfigure the alliances. Now, because of the existence of a Scott virus that can kill humans, now you have humans and Viltrumites having to unite together
Against the
or being forced into an unlikely kind of alliance against a coalition of planets. Because there is no way if you're a coalition officer,
yes.
there is no way you're not dropping that virus on it the moment you have a chance to do it. If you find out about this information, because think about it, there is no way you want these guys to breed.
So here's one thing, and I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
At all. But I'm now trying to put myself in the position of a coalition leader or coalition member at this scenario. And if somebody's being very pragmatic, they might say, you know what? I don't care about humans. I see these victims as a potential universal ending threat. I'm going to wipe this whole planet out. I can see 100% see some of those officers coming to the line. I'm now trying to look at it for me. Let's say I'm trying to take a moral stance on this. That do I wipe out this whole race to get rid of? And I guess it's how these people, how do they see humans? Do they see humans like do they see humans like I guess like black people see white people, or do they see humans like a human would see a rat?
Therefore, even if they see humans as species of intelligence on the same level, this is still one planet versus all the other planets.
Yeah, but my point then would be there would be some people that would kick back, would have reservations. There were some who would say no, do it.
So
some
so
that would
this
have
is
reservations.
yeah. So it will go to a vote. It will go to a vote on the coalition floor, and that vote will pass no less than 70%.
Most likely
for them to eradicate that because it's billions versus trillions.
And then
it's not. No, I said no less.
Yes. No less.
Yeah. They will vote because the problem
if 50 of them,
they're not saving the human race.
No content, sorry.
Thank you. If 37 of them each has 3 children,
they don't have 3.
Now you've gone from facing 37 to 148.
They don't even have 3
in 20 years.
If I'm a Vegemite, I'm shagging everything in sight.
Because that was the mandate that their regents give them.
You go back to.
He said, "Go forth and go and."
Yeah, you
go forth and multiply.
No, it'll be like farm levels. You do like a farm where you have 1 hen and 40 hens and 1 cock. And so that's the level you do now. You have to breed. You have to treat it like a breeding plant.
Yeah. And imagine that. Imagine that 37 of them. 37 of them were the ones, or 50 of them were the ones that were running the entire coalition. They were facing the entire coalition all by themselves. And now you are giving them time to go and multiply. You have lost, like in the next 20 years, you guys are lost. You are done.
Yeah.
Like there's zero chance of you guys.
I mean, and just.
But again,
and the unfortunate thing is, okay, what if 2, 3, one of them leaves the planet and goes to, is it Thraxar or where Oliver is from?
Yes.
And says, you know what, okay, let's do one quick accelerated program here. Let this guy just be giving, and they just have like 60 others, just like the initial
those
preliminary
guys. Those ones grow fast. They grow fast.
Yes.
Those ones grow fast.
Yes. So in 2 years, you have 60 Olivers. No, it's too big of a risk.
You know Nolan and Debbie.
Yeah.
Are they go to the coalition?
Yes. Yes.
Because that's where Oliver is.
Yes, that's where Oliver
are going
is.
to. Yes, Telescara or whatever. Well,
Actually, we had some feedback.
Yeah, so let's talk about Nolan and Debbie. That's that topic of this. Nolan and Debbie. Yeah. I saw the feedback you shared, Dako,
Yes.
regarding the conversation
Yes. So,
that someone was posting about,
yeah.
oh, okay, they get why,
It-
or they get why they want Debbie to end up back with Nolan.
So okay, you know what I found, okay. So to our listeners, so
Yeah.
I was discussing this with a lady friend who also watches Invincible, and she obviously knows what we watch that we talk about it on the podcast. And she was just saying, oh yeah, Debbie's back with Nolan, and she was all happy about it. And I started to make a comment that that's upset a lot of people. The fact that Debbie seems to go. It seems that Debbie's going to get back with Nolan, and she was said, "Why are you upset?" And she said, and the reasons why she listed, she totally skipped over the deaths he caused. Or she was talking about, oh yeah, but he's now come back. And I said, no, it's because of the killing, and the bit, and it's almost like she's wiped that part from my memory. That this is why, literally. So she thought that people were upset because maybe I can't remember the thing she was talking about. I said, no, that's irrelevant. He killed thousands of humans.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, oh yeah. And then she started saying, yeah, but he's this, that. And then we'll go back and forth. And I was saying, yeah, he's an alien. And I get that. I said from Nolan's point of view, I can understand why he did what he did. See, but from Debbie to human,
yes,
she should not be able to forgive that.
yes.
But then I made the point that actually, go on. I said actually, if there's any gender, I can forgive that. That's what I said. That's what I said.
I think that one.
Yes.
I think she could forget it. I think she could forgive it. Sorry, I don't think she could ever forget it.
She should forgive it, but sorry. So let me put something to you, and this is very controversial.
Okay.
And yes, this is my view. I'm not putting this view on you guys, right? There is a thing among women where they write to serial killers and want to be with serial killers. It's not something you see from men.
Yes. No.
Yes. No, it's not.
Sure.
No. The numbers are there. The numbers are clear.
No, because most serial killers are men now, but men have an attraction to the bad, the femme fatales, those kind of. It's been a big part of our male fantasy fiction and all of that.
Let's say a woman that kills, and this is what they tend to do. Sorry, not what they tend to do. When you get a fever, maybe poison the whole world, or killing babies in a hospital. I don't say any man seeing this is crime and start writing letters to that person. Is you I want to marry.
Yeah, but men like Black Widows. I can change her.
No. Women.
It's a thing.
No. Women are the ones that fix. If a man likes that, he's not going to try and change her.
See.
A woman will say, "I can fix him." A woman will
you've not heard of men that says, "I can change your sexual preference with one night."
Oh, that's just. So, I want to sleep with you. That's to sleep with you.
Well, some people actually believe that they could do it.
No, I'm talking about people. You want to be with somebody forever. That person doesn't want. If you want to be with somebody forever, men take women as they are. Generally, I guess we're talking generally. Men take the women as we meet them. We don't say we're going to change this person to somebody else. We rarely ever do. Women will always say, this guy is okay, but I'll fix him.
Speaking as somebody that grew up in the church,
I've
seen Christian brothers.
Go on. I'm hearing you.
Yeah, I've seen Christian brothers see a body outside and go, "I can change her," because Konji is catching them, and they'll go and marry that kind of person, and they'll be regretting their. So it's like, because I've seen this story play out.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Yeah, but if you talk about generally, that's not how men operate. Men generally will take the woman as they are. It's not like they force say, "Oh, I'm going to change her." No. Women would almost, again, I'm being very general here. Women would generally say, "I will change this guy I'll mold him." which is then causes issues, obviously.
Or let me put it like this:
Yeah.
men won't think about it.
Yes,
Men won't care.
Yes,
They'll,
exactly.
they are look is what they are attracted to that they are going for, not what like every other thing doesn't matter.
The
It's
one
like, okay,
thing
you're
that
fine.
the only one thing that I would say men will always want to change. Well, not always. The most common thing about where I say men they change their mind after is dressing wise. I've seen men what attracted to them when they were dating this girl. Once they married them, and at one point they was realizing this same thing she's now dressing is not attracted to other men. Then that's it. No, you can't dress like that anymore. That's the one bit I know some men would men would do. You know.
But here's the thing about the women writing to serial killers. I don't think they are writing to change them. I think it's because they are attracted to that.
Yeah, but they also think they can fix them. It's part of the. It's part of the. No,
it's the Harley Quinn. For me, I look at that as if it's the Harley Quinn thing, where it's because of that particular thing they are doing that they are attracted to that thing. It's not because of. It's because they are meant through themselves that.
So if they don't fix them, but what I'm saying is, I can ask you why not even Debbie, but why this my fan was saying this, and she even admitted it. She goes, yeah.
Here's the thing about both men generally.
Yeah, go on.
A personal death, a personal tragedy, it's a personal bad thing that happens to you is a tragedy. But when it's affecting millions of people, it's a statistic. There is no way you personally can feel as bad as you feel for the death of a loved one that you would feel for the death of a million people that you don't know elsewhere.
Yeah, but no.
So I can see where someone that was not personally affected by I can see where someone that pushes a button to kill millions of people but is loving to his family will still have a wife that respects and loves them, and they don't see the dissonance there because that thing happened. It's a tragedy that happened, but it didn't happen to me directly.
Let's put it in this. You are dating. You're being introduced to a bunch of girls. And somebody told you, oh, by the way, that lady there, she killed 20,000 people on purpose. But now she's trying to, she's regretting what she did. She's trying to change.
That is introduction.
And you like her.
No, that is introduction. That is just like, but this is a marriage of 20 years. They've been together for 20 years.
Oh, okay. Let me rephrase this.
Yeah, so it's like finding out that you're loving.
Okay, I'm married for 20 years now. I've been married to my wife for 23 years now. So I now find out that during that marriage, she went out and killed 3,000 people. And you thinking that say, it's okay, love. It was a bad day in the office.
But that is not what is happening here. What I'm saying is that the love that you had for her doesn't just disappear.
It's exactly what's happening.
No. I feel like the love that you had for her doesn't just disappear because you found out you killed 20,000.
It will disappear.
It would not disappear completely. Okay, let me give you a real life example.
Yeah.
Kids of serial killers.
Yes.
Like when they find out their dad are serial killers, they still find it very difficult to reconcile that person is a bad guy. Because all their memories of that person is of a loving father in their house. Yes, they can intellectually know that, okay, this person that did this thing is an evil man.
But when they're confronted with the evidence, a lot of them just move away and they don't have anything to do with it.
Yes, I'm saying that what I'm pointing out there that there's that conflict in that decision in their mind, in that state that, okay.
Obviously there's going to be conflicts. But what I'm saying is the end result of that conflict is not that, let's carry on. Let's go and sleep together again. That's not happening.
See, no, what I'm trying to point out, I'm with you, Dako. Yes. I'm with you on this decision framework, but I'm trying to say that it's not a one thing that switches completely, because right now you are.
I agree. We're humans. But what I'm saying is, generally, you have that conflict. Oh, what? My wife? Okay. No. There's denial. There's anger. But once you calm down, and you now come to accept the fact that yes, this person did that. What kind of love is that? That you now say, it's I don't know how. It's very impactful. You're shrugging. I did today. Text.
Why I'm shrugging.
Yes.
Listen. Why I'm shrugging is that even some of the worst people in the world we know.
Yes.
Some of them have loving families.
No.
They love them.
I know.
So we human beings generally have the capacity to fall in love with somebody.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, don't let me say here's the thing because I only have one example that I know personally. So I know the daughter of a well-known, who's meant to be well-known. Okay, but she did not believe everything. For her, it was all lies. But in this case, Debbie cannot say like she saw it herself. So those people they tend to deny. No, it happened. It's all lies. They're afraid. This is my ex's take. And I couldn't let not to discuss this with her. So she did not accept that he did those things. But in Debbie's case, Debbie knows he did it. I guess that's
but
difference.
The thing is, the person that you're talking about in this particular scenario,
yes.
And let me not even use this person.
Yes.
Generally, that kind of denial comes from the part of knowing the truth, but not wanting to confront the truth.
Yes.
So there is still that, okay, I have this hope I can hold on to.
Yes.
Yeah. Right now, so far, Debbie has not gotten to that stage where she's going to. I mean, we know that's where the storyline is heading based on what we saw here. And she has had to express her anger she has expressed her anger at him. She has shouted. She has done all of these things. But there is only so much. I think for me, there's only so much. And I'm finding it hard to defend Debbie. But there's only so much anger and this thing.
I'm just looking at you, but carry on.
Yeah. No, what I'm trying to say, there's only so much when you are forced to live with this person that you've lived with for 20 years, that you guys have had the best relationship for 20 years.
Can I explain something to you? You know this husband of yours took your son, held his face, and was using it to smash other people into smithereens, and then proceeded to beat this son to almost the point of death. No, just add all these things for you because you and Debbie seem to be of the same.
No. Wait. Let's get something straight here. Let's not go that far, please. I am not on Debbie's side here at all. I am not on Debbie's side here at all. But what I'm saying is, I get why an emotionally compromised person in that situation
what's your take
can
on
make
this?
that kind of decision.
I want to hear Kek's view on this.
It's not a decision I will make personally or it's not I will ever support, but I get why someone can make that. Kek, sorry.
I don't see. Okay, Debbie is never going to forget what that guy did.
Okay,
like she's going to forgive what that guy did because some women can be capable of forgiving absolutely anything.
Okay,
this guy is a mass murderer.
Yes.
But somehow this woman is going to find it in her heart to forgive him. But within that forgiveness, there will be an element of fear. Same as what Cecil said when he said that I'm never not going to be afraid of you.
Yep.
So even though Debbie might, she might warm up to him and whatever, they get back together, there's an element of fear that she will always have of that guy, seeing that side of him, seeing him kill people so callously, 2,741 people. There's no way she might forgive him, which is a weakness on her part, but yeah, I don't think she's ever going to forget it. I think there's always going to be some fear of Nolan.
Yeah, which brings me to a different conversation I wanted to have, not about Debbie in particular, but about redemption, the concept of redemption. In general, is there not do you believe a person can be redeemed for their actions in some way? Not forgiven, not forgotten, but what level of actions can someone do that you'll be able to walk back from?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What is redemption? What does that even mean?
It's
redemption in whose eyes?
No, how do I put that? recovery. Let me put the recovery of your moral. I'm going to go and look for a dictionary definition right now. Recovery of your moral standing. Basically,
In whose eyes? Who's
either personally in Nolan's eyes, or personally as you. Like, is there a level someone can get to that they can come back from? Not that you are forgiving, or not that you are forgotten completely what they've done.
So for me,
yeah,
it's all about what. Okay, not to be very absolute about all these things.
Yeah.
So it is a murderer. If someone says this person killed somebody, and this other person also killed somebody, and I asked, why did you kill that person, and why did you kill that person? And maybe this one was under the influence of drugs, and then he regretted it instantly. Or this one was enjoying it for many years and doing it. And then maybe, in my eyes, if this guy starts trying to do good work, I could, in my own eyes, okay, he's forgiving. I might think he's redeemed himself. This one, I might think, in my personally, again, I'm talking only about me here.
Yeah.
I might never ever think this person should redeem himself. Because I'm even wondering why even changing. You know, so I guess it depends on. Because when I look at what Nolan did, I was asking why are you even redeeming yourself? Is it only because you want your children and your wife back?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, Nolan up to now, I don't think he really cares of what he did. He cares about how he affected the people he loves.
I get that. I actually agree with you on Nolan's case in particular.
I don't think he sees. Oh, the families of the people I killed.
Yeah. He hasn't gotten to that level
let me
yet.
go and apologize. Or let me go and. All he's focused on now is Mark, Oliver, and Debbie.
Yeah.
He's actually
if Cecil doesn't get.
Even I would even give him the grace that he's focused on his personal relationships.
Wow.
That he wants to get back to where he was in his family, in his social life with this guy, with Alan. I mean, with Cecil, with what's his name, with Art, and all of that. He wants to become that guy again. He's still not getting used to the fact that he has done this.
Even that conversation with Art alone, his home.
Yeah.
You just sat down there with the guy talking like as if like, oh yeah, guy. Yeah, I did a bad thing, you know, no biggie. Let's just have some beers. You know, that guy was shitting himself.
Yeah.
For every second like that.
Without that self-awareness.
Yes.
But no, why I was thinking about this topic is that Invincible in general, it's big on. Someone mentioned it online that they said something that they felt the theme of Invincible was redeeming the irredeemable, and I didn't really agree with that, but it got me thinking around that particular topic of like, okay, how far does a villain have to go before they can change ways and say, okay, I regret my actions. I want to be a good, even if they have to suffer the consequences of that action, they have to like take everything for that action. Is there still a way back for such characters? So, because like, can Nolan, or let me put it that way, can you ever see Nolan as a good guy?
No.
Even if he comes back and says, okay, even if he comes back and says, okay, you know what, I actually regret all the thousands of life I've done. Like, he actually regrets the actions that we judge him for.
I would have to believe that. I would have to believe it.
It does it believably enough for you.
Yeah, and you know that's your answer. Because what you said, he's done it to the point that I do believe he's generally changed.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Because I'm thinking of like the other Viltrumites and Anissa's upcoming storyline and the rest of all of that happening and them coming back to the growth in the characters and all of that going on. I'm like, okay, this is an interesting concept in general for me to explore. No, I wanted to get your takes on it, but that's the end of.
An example jumps to my mind, and I'm not sure it's appropriate. The parallels, but it's happening more in the times we live in now. So there's rays of racism, xenophobia across the world at the moment. Yeah, that we're aware of. People are being led into this by people at the top, you know, stirring the pots. Yeah. But there are people who not knowing any better imbibe these messages and go out and act on those messages. Yep. But that person now later might realize, oh, I was misled. I was used as a weapon, and then might regret his actions and something like that. I can genuinely, even if it was like committed against my people or whatever, I can see myself forgiving that, thinking that person redeemed himself if I truly believe the skills have truly fallen from his eyes and he's realized, crap, I've just done. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, but would that apply to Nolan?
It depends on,
because Nolan was Nolan a victim of propaganda?
yes.
Or was he the peddler? Or was he the peddler of propaganda?
He's the biggest victim. Like, if you are willing to forgive somebody, Nolan was indoctrinated into this for thousands of years, and he broke free under 20 years. Like, he has been living this particular life, this particular worldview, since he was born. His parents trained him in this particular worldview, this particular mentality.
Okay, but also, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess.
And then he has seen the death of his race. Like, he was there during the Scotch virus.
My problem with him is I don't think he's actually left his propaganda.
No,
Okay,
100%, 100%. He hasn't left it, but he grew up like that. But anyway, that's Invincible. I think it's interesting, and I'm looking forward to future seasons.
What is episodes?
Yeah.
3.8 for me.
Yeah, season, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, the season you mean?
Oh,
I don't know. Either one.
Okay, I'll do two scores. 3.7 for this episode. For this season, I'm actually going to give it a 4.5. And that despite having the worst episode of all seasons in this season.
No. But that was made extra worse by how good the episodes leading to that and how good the ones afterwards were. But I think I'll give it a 4.2 season overall, 3.5 for this episode. Kex?
Somewhat similar. I think a 3.7 and a 4.5 for the season. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it.
I did. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to Daredevil, the latest episode. And we ended up last episode, which was my favorite episode, but not you guys, with the death of Vanessa. Yes. And this week, we are dealing with the aftermath of that particular death. It starts off with a very foolish man getting very predictable results for his action. The doctor guy that went to try and comfort Fisk.
Yes.
And went to actually try to orc Fisk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And fell off, but yeah.
I could see that coming a mile away.
Sorry, did Fisk kill him?
Yes. Yes. He hugged him to death.
Hugged him to death.
Wow.
Hugged him to death. And that guy, he had plenty of time to back off. He kept on
he kept on talking and
giving his condolences. You know, and I said, guy, don't you have any survival instincts? Can you not feel the tension in this room? Does this guy look normal to you? And then he went and touched him and went around and gave him a hug. That was it.
Yeah. But beyond that, then there's the whole episode was more about what will Fisk do, like what will be his actions next. That was the big theme of the episode, with different characters trying to guess what he's going to do, how he's going to react to this, and
right. So
one of the
go on. Yeah. So one of his actions, and I think not Kex was questioning when I mentioned about this. He then decides, actually, these guns, I'm not giving it to the CIA again. So he has the AV, what they call the AVTF.
AVTF.
Like, those guns, you guys take it and keep it. So basically, they took the guns away from the CIA. And then, now, can someone explain to me why they went after Jessica Jones?
No, so they mentioned that in the episode earlier on, when Jessica Jones goes to meet Matt. Then Matt had asked her to look into Fisk back as her, And that's how she found out that it was the CIA guys that had been recruiting super powered people off the street for them. So she mentions this to.
Right.
mm,
Say that again. I must have missed that.
yeah, when she meets Matt on the rooftop,
Yeah.
she tells her, "Hey, you told me to look into this, and you brought it to my doorstep. That I was
Right.
investigating this, and people have been disappearing in the streets, and people like us."
Right. So okay. So that's why they went after her.
Yes.
Okay.
So because it was not Fisk people that went after her, it was the CIA people that went
Right.
after her.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that was why. And yeah, this episode starts with that was like the way the episode started with the attack on our house. We see our kid. We see her put the headphones on the kid. Goes to take care of drama. The kid was playing with was it a grenade or is
Yeah. You know what? I thought that grenade was gonna go off.
yeah. Then she gets it and straight out. But yeah,
Because I was thinking,
that's good.
are they gonna show that the kid's got powers already and that the grenade's gonna go? Because the way she was playing that grenade, I was thinking,
Well, that was a toy, and
yeah,
everybody was just casually about it.
yeah, and Jessica Jones herself was very casual. Even when she took it from him, she wasn't
From
panicked.
her and throw it out. Yeah. Well, that's probably Jessica Jones being Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
They introduced a new wrinkle to our process this in our introduction here, which I'm not sure I like it. They made her power turn on and off. She says it at the beginning of the episode that sometimes it comes on, sometimes it comes off. She doesn't really know why. So it allows people like the ATF guy to punch her and go
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
and put her in danger a bit.
She mentioned that.
Yeah.
But you know the funny thing is, there's always been even in TV show there's always a bit of uncertainty about her power levels.
No, this was not her power levels. This was that it goes off completely and she's a normal human.
Oh God, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she can punch through a wall 1 minute, but next time when she tries to punch the ATF guy, her hand is spinning her because
Okay.
there's no force to her. She's a very small woman trying to punch a big man. So it's like I it's like they're trying to make her more either they're setting up some future injuries that she needs to and why she needs to leave the not help Daredevil any further. Or they are making her weaker. I don't find it interesting for Jessica Jones in
Or she
general.
gets injured and they have to call in the husband.
The husband. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I like it. But it's there. And she's the big star of the episode, basically. Coming in, yeah, helping Daredevil break into the where Fisk is storing the weapons and blowing up all the weapons there.
Yep.
Again, I don't get why Fisk acted like that, but okay. Stupid.
And obviously there's repercussions to what Fisk did, because now the CIA guy is now going to help the governor.
It's against him.
Yeah.
Take him out. And the governor that was already against, like, he's already going, I'm not sure I can work with Fisk without Vanessa to temper his worst tendencies. And Fisk already is not looking to temper his worst tendencies with this going forward. But yeah. The other interesting thing I wanted to talk about was Matt and Karen. They had a big argument this episode.
Yes.
Around the morality of letting
Dex live.
Bullseye live. Yes. Karen really wanted to kill him. And she was ready to take the moral consequence of killing him just to protect Matt. And Matt is really firm on his no killing people thing. And then there was a line that Karen used that, hey, you keep trying to protect these people while they keep trying to kill us. They killed Foggy, they killed Ben, they killed this person, and yet you are still always going out of your way to protect that. And morality is hard.
Well, in this scenario, I'm not being funny, and this might sound odd coming from me. I'm totally on Karen's side in this debate.
It's not all coming from you. I know your worldview. I get it from you. Your perspective on this.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be harder for people who are very principled about pacifism. Like that's not pacifism, but are very principled about no killing people, that have that Batman type morality. Of although I'll put this above Batman because Batman is all about letting you die. But this one, like, I'm here to protect, not to kill.
You're actively saving this guy's life.
Yes.
Risking your life to save this person's life.
Yes.
And this guy is... no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Because I think for people like this, it's like, oh, life is precious. I'm not here to judge who lives or dies. I'm here to save as many people as I can. And I'll go the extra mile for the people I hate. Because, yes, it's harder. which is I respect the principle. I'm not sure I can follow that kind of principle, but I respect the
Okay,
mind that
I
principle
guess
is coming
my
from.
question is outside the bounds of fiction.
Yeah.
Do people like that exist in real life?
Yes. I mean, to be fair, that's how Christians are supposed to behave.
Forget how you
That's
forget how you're
no,
supposed
I
to
know.
behave.
I mean, that's the principle that founded Christianity in the first place, where they were killing. They go out of their ways to sacrifice themselves for people that they want to that were killing them, especially in the Roman Empire back then, where they would go out of their way to save their oppressors, and yeah, even if it gets them killed. That was the origins of that. So I think it's more, and not just Christians. I think a lot of faith systems operate in this particular way, where especially faith systems that focus on morality of saving others, that value lives as precious or priceless or things like that, where you would see people go out of their way to save their oppressors. Yeah, I do believe things like that exist.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it's a very difficult morality stance
Yeah.
to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting annoyed with him in that whole
That,
sequence.
so wait, in that situation, in that place, you would kill him.
No, so here's the thing. I would not actively kill him. But
You allow Karen kill him.
well, in that scenario, I probably would have stopped her doing it as well.
Yeah.
But the whole saving him from that fight and dragging him, I would not have done any of that.
Yeah. Okay, so that is from guilt.
Guilt.
He was guilty that I tried to kill this man. Remember at the beginning of season 1, episode 1, he actively tried to kill him, and he felt guilty about that. So he's like, you know what, this is my way to. Yeah.
And to be honest, that's where I know this guy has mental problems.
He does have mental problems, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have mental problems. But like Karen's argument of let me kill him now, I'm like, I don't know. I've always hated the Batman argument of if another person kills, the problem I created is not my business.
That's a BS argument.
That's bullshit. Yeah.
I know for a fact. So I'm not sure I will do it in the scenario painted in this episode. But I know I'm not above doing it in certain scenario. I'm not above
in certain scenarios. Yeah.
I'm not above doing it.
Yeah. Well, let me change the scenario for you. If he turns up on your doorstep asking you to protect him, would you turn him away, knowing fully well that if you don't, he's going to die?
And this guy's killed my best friend.
Yes.
No, I'm not a guy that.
You.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are certain scenarios like that, I guess. Well, yeah. So that was an interesting conversation, and this is really why I like Daredevil as a character. Because his morality conflicts a lot with what he's trying to do. His superhero life.
Yeah, as you said, he has issues. He's got all this Catholic thing in his head. He's got his father's advice in his head. He's got all sorts of things. Yeah, the guy's not well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the guy's not well.
Fair enough.
And to be honest, wear that kind of suit and run around on the rooftop.
I mean, no superhero is well like that in the first place.
Yes, especially if you don't have superpowers.
Yeah. Especially that.
Yeah.
And then moving on to another couple, Blake and BB, in this episode. I didn't realize how genuine BB's feelings were for Blake. I think at the back of our minds we've been all like, she is using this guy. But throughout this season, they've been trying to establish that she actually really likes this guy.
I think I've said this. I think we've said it before.
Yeah.
I think she has some fondness for him.
Yeah.
I think she was using him, but the more she hangs out with him, the more she's getting fun of him, and the more I think she just sees him as somebody over his head.
Which he is.
Which he is. And I think she's even getting worried for him.
Yeah.
You know that you are in this position and I don't think you're going to survive it.
And he's also worried for her.
Yes.
That you are in this position, and if you keep doing this, they are coming for you.
Yeah. And there's an element of she knows he likes her.
Yes.
And sometimes in some people, even though in that, sometimes generates a fondness backwards to you. That okay, I'm fond of you as well. And I don't think she sees him dramatically, but in that moment, there's a moment in this episode where she felt, oh God, I like this guy. This guy's gonna die. And she was thinking of like almost lowering her barriers and was going to go and kiss him basically. But then okay, what happened? She held back or something. I'm not really sure why she didn't kiss him in the end.
I think he pulled away. He pulled away. That what game are you playing?
Yeah. I think he pulled away.
He pulled away. What game are you trying to play here? With this particular, like, we know what's going on here. That you're playing me.
Yeah,
then now they're trying
because he was convinced that there was no feelings. You're just playing me. Yeah. So.
And in this episode, he gave her some false information to share.
Yeah.
To share.
Yes.
And she was about to share it, but she deleted the message.
Correct. Yes. I knew that was going to happen. I literally knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. So it's like now he has proof that it's not BB. He can share that with Cashman, but now he's confronting her about it because he stole the thumb drive.
Right. So that whole scene is the one bit I didn't like in this episode. I did. What does that mean? You don't even know what's on that. The way
I think it told her. I think I've seen what is on it because I think he confronted her with that. Oh, why are you having this?
How can he see it? He just took it. He's got our pocket. He hasn't seen it. You know when that guy gave him. You know when it kind of clocked what was going on there. Which I found that whole scene weak in the way he clocked it.
He was weak, yeah.
And then the quote, and I thought, okay, it was weak. I'd rather they showed him nick that out, go and see himself, and then.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I think he had seen it, but I'm not sure. Because I think he referenced what was on it.
No, he said what? He said, oh, what? Another. I can't remember the name of the alter ego reporting that she. Yeah. But he said, oh, is this another? This is this reports.
No, but I feel like he would have seen it first to make that state because that's a big assumption. It could be for her own show because she has a normal TV show.
Where would he see it from? He literally took it out of the pocket. Like 5 minutes before.
Was it 5 minutes before?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm mistaken with the timeline. I thought he had watched it, came back, I was confronting her about it. Like when Anyway, that happens, and they confront each other about it. Blah blah. They have that whole row about that, but yeah, I'm actually a bit more invested in where this relationship goes between BB and.
Yeah, I've got really bad. This is gonna end badly. For who out of those two now? I'm not sure. And
both of them.
And I'm actually getting flashbacks to the end of the Penguin and that kid in the Penguin and how he ended up.
Yeah, it feels like he killed your. At first, I was almost sure it was going to end badly for him.
Yeah,
but now it's looking more and more likely that it might end badly for her.
yeah, it's not looking good.
It's not looking good at all. So there's that, and then there's also the. There's also the Matt and Kingpin bit, which I don't know why that happened. It's because it's fresh off his confrontation with Karen. Karen has mentioned that the person that we sent for witness protection has been killed.
Yes.
The report has not been published, so most likely BB has been caught as well, and everything is falling apart. Blah blah blah, and he comes to give his condolences to Penguin.
Fisk.
To Fisk. And as he's giving his condolences to Fisk, the tape gets played regardless because Ayala plays it on massive projectors where people are protesting in Daredevil mask and things like that, where he protests the conversation of the missing that were rescued and them confessing that they've been put in cages all this while.
Yep.
And then there's this big climatic fight that I still don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so they've been up to that protest. So the idea was they've rescued all these prisoners. These prisoners have made statements on video of what they went through, and the idea was that they were going to play it publicly so that everybody in New York knows this is the truth and don't listen to all these other propaganda that you just find out. You got the AVTF preparing up for this protest. You've got I can't remember his name. The top AVTF guy who has suspicions about the guy that was feeding information to the young cop.
Yeah.
And the way I was looking at him, I just knew, this guy's not going to survive much longer. And he basically kills his own team member.
To start up the protest,
to start the right at the protest and give them an excuse to say, vigilantes have killed one of us, and the whole protest erupted to riot. Literally around the same time that Daredevil and Fisk are beating themselves into a stupor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think the fight was there just to have a fight. If I'm being honest, it didn't really make much sense to have
It's
that
like
fight. Yeah,
there is nothing that has been accomplished by this fight. It's just a chance to beat up each.
Yeah.
They are both angry at each other and they want to beat up each other and face off. I'm like,
and it resolved nothing.
He's going to resolve nothing.
Well, you left him alive.
Like-
you walked away and left him alive.
Yeah, all the talk of if I win, you leave the city. We both leave the city. We both know that's not going to happen
Yeah.
soon. Anyway, it was for a fighting.
Yeah.
But the other ending of the episode was that Karen was arrested by the AVTF guy because she
Yeah,
foolishly decided to go to the protest in person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not mad at that, but yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see where we go from here.
It
next.
goes at this point.
Yeah,
But
yeah, indeed.
Anything else?
I'm getting a bit. So I'm just looking at the episodes left.
Yeah.
And there's 2 episodes left. I'm getting really annoyed
Why?
because I haven't seen one scene I'm expecting to see. I thought we were gonna get it in this episode. I didn't get it again.
Which one?
The
The Defenders?
No, the use of White Tiger.
I'm not sure. At this point, I'm not sure she's going to be that.
Yeah. To be honest, I thought that scene at the end. I thought that's where it's going to happen.
At this point,
I went on the shoulder and then nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's going to be that for this episode at this point in time.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the last thing is the psychiatrist and Buck Cashman. I think someone is. Kirk said before he dropped off that he thinks they are setting her up to be Muse.
Yeah, I mean, Buck, you know, she's having all this PTSD, and then Buck said, struggle with that the way I was struggling. You know.
Yeah.
That whole, to me, the whole Buck,
it doesn't fly with me.
Yeah, the whole subplot just annoys me. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I'm just get off my screen. Just get off my screen.
One of those skippable skins in your TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about in Daredevil before we move to ratings?
No, I think we covered most of the things.
Okay. Then let's rate it. What do you think?
I actually liked the episode, despite some of my misgivings about things I wanted to say. But I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to give it like a 3.4 for me.
I think I'll stay with you. I wanted to give it a 3, but I really liked Jessica Jones in this episode.
Yeah.
So that's enough to pump it up to 3.4 for me.
Yeah. I think, honestly, she was a delight having her in the whole episode. Yeah, I want to like.
Yes.
I love her. Cool. All right.
So that's that for Daredevil. Then we'll quickly go through The Boys. I honestly don't care much about The Boys. This episode was a filler episode, honestly.
It was a what do you call those episodes where most things happen in one scene?
Bottle episode.
Yeah, it felt like a bottle episode to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Where they go to a particular building and all the main characters are there for one reason, to find something that is not even there.
Yeah.
So it was like you go on this mission that doesn't need to happen because this thing doesn't even exist in the first place, and then we just get them all spouting. You put them under hallucinogenics, and them all spouting their deepest, most innermost angers at each other.
Getting angry.
Yeah, angry and saying everything they really think about each other, generating unnecessary conflicts. It led to some very funny bits, like Soldier Boy locking up Homelander in the in the uranium-rich place where he was. Yeah, and then Huey locking himself up from Kimiko while insulting Kimiko and back and forth. Yeah.
And the fact that Frenchie is the only one not affected because his brain chemistry has been altered by too much drugs. Too much drugs, yeah. I thought that was quite a funny reason why he was not affected by it.
Yeah. But honestly, it was a nothing episode for most of the main characters there. And then we had Starlight going to go and find her father, who has started his own family again, and he has a son who is a right-wing nut job.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was my favorite scene in this episode.
Which one?
The whole family scene. Starlight going to see her dad. I love the way they portray the dad. I thought this was going to be so stereotypical, but I liked how they portrayed the dad. I like how they portrayed the mom. The kid was a bit of an asshole, his younger brother, but yeah, I like that scene. To be honest, I think that's my favorite scene in the whole episode. If I won't lie, the whole family.
I felt the kid was maybe that's just kids being kids. The kid was too much of a thoughtless asshole, like calling the police on your dad.
He literally was cut and paste of the kid from X-Men when Bobby.
Yeah,
he was literally cut and paste of that character.
Wait, is this the kind? I don't know. Is it believable for Americans? Because I cannot.
Well,
maybe it's the way I grew up. I cannot imagine in Nigeria a kid calling the cops.
Well, no. You culturally, this is not unusual. Plus, you got to remember, he does not know that girl.
He knows it. Like you calling the cops is like he's not thinking of the consequences of him calling the cops.
No, what I'm saying, yeah,
he's ruining his dad's career.
Oh yeah,
by doing that.
Today don't feel like that. All he knows is that there's this terrorist in my house, and then I tried to see my sister. She's not my sister. I want her out.
And so I'm going to call the cops.
Yeah, I can see that feels not unbelievable. But to me, it's not unbelievable. It's also too much of a trope.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Okay.
Why annoyed me was you avoided the trope of the mom of the dad. You avoided the trope of the step mom or new mom. You played those characters beautifully. Even the cop that came in,
you played him well.
You played him well, but you still kept that kid in trope level.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was still my favorite scene. I can't even lie. I loved it.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, that is basically the episode. Like they don't. I feel like they didn't have enough to do this season. They don't have enough story to do this season. They wanted to add some filler up in the middle of the year.
I mean, the bulk. Yeah, as you said, the bulk of the episode was them in this cave and acting out from this drug. Basically, they just get angry at each other. It was enough. You can remove all of that. We had some scenes where they're now introducing the concept of Homelander as God.
Yeah.
And the church. So the church. I can't remember. They changed the name of the church to
the Democratic Church.
Yeah, Democratic God, and then Homelander as God, and
no prophet is they realize they cannot make him God. I mean, the pose for godhood was very low. So they were, I think, what's her name again? Bombshell or Sage that went with Prophet idea, Prophet Homelander. So they are still getting to that level of godhood, but they can't just go straight yet. Just go straight with that, which is at this point.
The ironic is this is literally like a week or 2 weeks after Trump.
Yeah.
Posted himself as Jesus. So this is so strange that this came out
like that. Yeah. This shows, and the way you've talked about this before, that all fascism is the same playbook they use.
Yep.
And it's Daredevil had the same thing where we saw Ice in Daredevil, and now this as well. I'm like, these were filmed way before any of those events happened. Well, yeah. It just reinforces that thing that all of this, they all have the same origin, they all follow the same guideline.
I think this is a bit of a step too far. I don't think
this will get there.
Yeah,
but then we are seeing the jokes about it already that we didn't think anybody would make that kind of joke in the first place.
Exactly.
So okay, that is it. And wait, you saying it won't get there? I think I don't know. I've read so many fascist. Like, there's a very popular fascist comic, science fiction book, Warhammer, where that's literally the case.
Okay.
So, Emperor God.
Okay, so maybe I'm
Dune as well, Emperor God.
Yeah, but I'm trying to look at from history. And
from history, yeah.
I might be wrong, please. I'm not an expert on fascism, but the few instances I remember of fascism in the world, I never remember them portray somebody as a
divine being.
Yes, yeah.
Those are usually kings, which is
kings will do that, but Mussolini didn't do it, as far as I understand.
I mean,
Hitler didn't do it.
They didn't get that far.
Yeah.
They didn't get that far in the time, but I think the further more the timeline you go, the more you tend, because fascism tends to, what's the thing called? It tends very quickly to monarchy. Like, if you leave a fascist in power long enough, it becomes a monarchy. And then you're on that particular direct path to that.
Path. Okay. I get that. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's. Why do you want to rate this episode?
You know what? I don't want to hesitate. I'll give this a 2.6.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I give it two. I'm
Okay.
not sure I really. I'm
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the entire show to wrap up
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny because I thought the first episode was kind of strong, but
But
since
then
since then I'm not rating what's going on at all.
it's been back to the boys level
Yeah.
for the past seasons.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it's funny.
Okay.
My son likes the boys more than Invincible.
Invisible.
Yeah.
Why?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I asked him that question,
Okay.
and he was just trying to explain it to me, but I said, I don't think maybe it's the fact that he's a teenager
Maybe.
as well.
Yeah. Maybe it's yeah, and it appeals more.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it for this week's episode. Of next week we'll be covering the boys and Daredevil.
Just
Any other than come out next week, or we can pick up a comic book and read as well.
yeah. So there's a comic I wanted us to read from somebody, an African comic that's come out. I think there's actually two. So if we have time, I'll send it to you and
Of course.
then we'll have a look at it. Okay.
Yes, let's do that. It's been a while since we've properly reviewed the comic book.
Cool.
Okay, so that's it. Good night. Continue to listen, subscribe, and share. Let's have your comments. We'll also discuss your very wild takes on the podcast as well. So please share.
Yes. Guys, thanks for listening once again, and we'll see you later.
Boom, boom, the drums are loud. Boom, boom, we wear it proud. Naija's geeking out, no doubt. Voices rise under the sun where the baobab grows.